Hey, hi, how's it going? As you may know, some of my least favorite content creators are skit creators. So much so that I've made over 10 videos just talking about them. So today I've decided to make a compilation of some of the worst skit creators on the platform. So bad, in fact, that I can almost promise you will not make it to the end. Like, it's just not possible. But if you somehow do make it all the way to the end, I have a challenge for you. And don't cheat. Don't skip. Trust me, I will know. Anyways, that being said, good luck. YouTube Shorts is a complete ass, and I've talked about it in the past, but one of the biggest reasons YouTube Shorts is so bad, I just completely missed in my original video, so I'm coming back to the topic with one man in my scope, Speed McQueen. This guy is horrible, legitimately makes some of the worst unfunny shit I've seen in my entire life. Like, if I had to describe his content, it would be a mix between old Vine, but just the cringy people, and blatant racism. Yeah, that about sums it up. I mean, this guy's it's just not good content. And 9 times out of 10, the video he makes are just carbon copies of other people's videos, except he might throw in a Sigma face here and there. Like, it's just not funny enough to warrant the amount of views he gets. Like here, only OGs know this song, 14 million views. Yeah, I'm sure that's deserved. Let's see it.
Welcome to McDonald's, what you order? Can I get an Oreo McFlurry? We're not serving ice cream right now. It's broken at the moment. Can I get you something? Oh, I know you gon' say that. Let me go into my 7 check the bag. So you gotta calm down and accept that. I know your ice cream machine working, yeah, it's all cat. I'm not lying, it's broken. Well, it better be, cause I ain't coming in. And if you coming in, I'll get your ass pinned. And I'ma fight you over ice cream then.
Yeah, dude, you want to know why only OGs know this song? Because it's one of the most ran through audios for people that make low effort, unfunny videos just like you. Dude, I've seen this shit a million times. If you literally just look up "Welcome to McDonald's," the first result is someone using this audio. Like this guy who, you know what, this guy could totally just be his own video. Like he is arguably more cringe, but whatever, you get the point. There's absolutely nothing original going on here. Oh, and the point I made earlier about the, like, Roblox guy, alpha male, Giga Chad, fucking retarded brain rot face. Yeah, no, here it is. Like, it's like clockwork, dude. Every video. I just, what am I doing wrong, you know? 14 million views, 713,000 likes, and all it took was a cringy face and a stolen video. Fuck, dude. Yeah, I guess that's my bad. I'll do that next time. Like, it's just, shit, man, whatever, moving on. Yeah, let's see what we got. Bro For Real. And it's him underwater. I can almost guarantee I know exactly what this is, but whatever, let's see. Wow, man. What a funny video. You want to know how I knew exactly what was going to happen before I watched it? Because this video already fucking exists. It's everywhere, dude. I've seen it 1,000 times. And again, it's by the same people that made the last ones. Look, dude, here's that same fucking... Yeah, dude. No, I'm definitely making a video on this guy. It's coming out, all right? It might not be today. It might not be tomorrow, but it's going to happen. And look, they made the same video in Gorilla Tag. Like, it's... I don't get it. This video idea is so ran through that I can't even find the original. Why does this guy get 8.5 million views from it? What makes him so special? I don't get it. Is it the face? Am I just overlooking it? Is this some kind of like crazy cheat code to get millions of views? Is it the name? Like, is it the fact he has speed in his name? I mean, I understand the internet has some obsession with making retards that use the word speed in their name famous, but I just kind of thought that was like some one-off thing. Now that it's happened twice, I'm starting to think that like YouTube has some kind of favoritism. I don't know, man. I don't get it.
Damn, don't nobody want me? Nobody. Me, I want you. I want you. So you telling me nobody really want me?
Yeah, dude, this guy definitely does not deserve 3.6 million subs. He just doesn't. He doesn't at all. And that's the funny part, is like nobody's there for him. Nobody is subbed for him. They're there for the videos that he steals. Which I'll admit, the way he steals videos is far better than like green screen kids who just legitimately steal the video. But he is still stealing the video. You can't look at these side by side and say that they're not the same. Sure, there's a different person, and it technically falls under fair use, But at the end of the day, you know, these are the same. It's not like he's just taking an idea from somebody and making his own thing out of it. That would be totally fine. Like literally this video, I got the idea from Sensitive Society. Go watch his video. I guarantee it's different. But this is not different. This would be like if I literally just took Sensitive Society's video and copied it word for word. But hey, there's a different voice and he's using a different game as background footage, so it technically counts. Like, no. No, the fuck it doesn't. It is still theft. There's just nothing original going on here. And you can definitely use the argument of like, oh, well, that's just the type of content he's doing. That's how you're supposed to do it. But that's also just not true. These like skit type videos can be original and they can be good. An example would be like Grant Whistler or Weisler, I don't know, but he makes skits and they're fucking hilarious. Every one of them. And they are original. But he has 331,000 subscribers. That is just criminally underrated compared to this dumbass who has 3.6 million and all he does is steal. Like, I don't get it. He literally has a video using one of Grant's audios, changing nothing about the video, and it has 12 million views. 12. That is 6 times more than Grant's best video. 6 times. Dude, there is more creativity and humor in Grant's left pinky toe than there is in this guy's entire body. This ratio is insane. There's no reason for that at all. Oh, and there it is. The blatant racism. Fucking mark that off the list, I guess. And listen, okay, I think racist jokes overall are fine if they're funny and lightly racist to like add to the punchline. Not when the racism is the punchline. Dude, at that point, you're just pushing it. And this is the most overused stereotype to exist. Saying black people like watermelon is like saying people who wear glasses are nerds. Like, oh, you got me there. It's just not funny at all. And it's been like that for a while. So the only reason I can see for making a video like this is for like shock humor, I guess. Like, oh guys, he said something racist. It's just, I don't know. It's fucking stupid and overused. There's no reason to make it. And I'm not saying he's racist. I'm sure he's not, but some of the videos he makes, you can just kind of tell that he's pushing stereotypes, literally just to push stereotypes. Like it's not funny, it's not additive. Like the punchline will literally just be Chinese guy eats dog. Get it? Because, you know, Chinese people eat dogs. Like it's just, I don't know. It's cringe, dude. He's got the same humor as like the 9-year-old at every get-together that won't leave you alone and keeps showing you Reddit posts. And of course, that's his target audience. So it's they think his videos are fucking hilarious. It's just, it goes full circle, dude. He acts exactly like them. Of course. I don't know. It's all the same shit where just kid content sucks. This guy makes kid content. It sucks. Please show me someone that makes kid content that's good. I'd love to see it. Really, I would. Because, like, I don't know. I think it'd restore my faith in humanity a little bit. Because I don't know. This shit ain't doing it, that's for sure. So, the day before yesterday, I talked about a special little man by the name of Speed McQueen. And just like every other video on my channel, I did nothing but speak positively about him and about how he's probably the best content creator on YouTube. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. I literally dogged on him for like 8.5 minutes straight because his content is shit. It's absolutely horrible. Not even a little good. But turns out there's worse. I didn't even know it was possible to be worse. I genuinely thought Speed McQueen was sitting directly at the bottom of the barrel. I didn't think anything could go lower than that, but, you know, sure enough, nestled between the boards, the fucking barnacle growing underneath the barrel, The Manny Show, 1,000 times worse. Now listen, I have seen this guy before. He really was not that bad when I first saw him. I didn't like his content. It was still not great, but like, it was at least watchable. Now, not at all. It's horrible. And it happened quick, too. When I say I've seen him before, it was like maybe a year ago. How did he age so poorly? That's worse than aging like milk. He's aged like the fucking orange juice at McDonald's. Which, like, completely off topic. How the fuck does that happen? I swear to God, dude, if you get orange juice from McDonald's, that shit is not lasting the drive home. I don't know why. I don't know what kind of dog shit oranges they're using. But that first sip, it's great. Every time. And if you finish it within the first 10 minutes of getting it, it's good. But any time after that, it's like fucking spoiled. Like genuinely, it completely expired. I don't understand it. Anyways, back on topic.
Why does it kill you? Rosie took my Polly. Oh my golly, that's not very nice. I don't want to have to eat that.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah, we're not. No, I'm not even watching fucking half of that. What was that shit? No, like seriously, that one requires an answer. Manny, please, man, help me understand what went through your head to think this was a good idea. The second that you have an idea that's like, hey, let me use a Caillou voiceover, that's when the idea should end. It should have ended the second you had that idea. You went and did it. That's fucking crazy. Also, don't think that I'm just gonna gloss over the fucking white shit you got on your face. That cum, bro? Like, it looks like you got glossed over, dude. What is the point of that? That's such a meaningless thing to throw into your skit, especially a skit about Caillou. What kind of psychotic bastard is like, guys, what if I walk in with cum on my face? Like, dude, do you not know your target audience?
Why are you late? Yeah, remember when you told me yesterday that the bell does not dismiss you, I dismiss you? Yeah, what about it? Well, if the bell does not dismiss me, it does not tell me when to get here on time. Get out of my class, Ryan. Why? Because I was 5 minutes late? You weren't even in class yesterday.
Yeah, I'm cutting this one short too. Dude, this is one of my biggest, like, internet pet peeves, is whenever full-grown adults make skits about high school. Bro, you're like minimum 30. You've had 12 years to find something else to talk about, and you still haven't done it. What have you been doing, dog? How the fuck do you not have any more important things to talk about than the thing you did a decade ago? Bro, move on. You're fucking cringe, dude.
Mr. Beast dies, and your first emoji is your reaction.
Oh my god, you're so quirky. What am I watching? What is this? And this like little cheesy ass face that he makes. This is how the dude talks. I'm not even kidding. In the next couple videos, just pay attention to the way his mouth moves. The dude literally does that on purpose. He uses half of his face on purpose, as if that's some kind of like personality trait. That's called Bell's palsy. That's that's not being quirky, you dumbass.
Do you think you're smart? Yeah, I'd say so. Oh yeah? Spell it. S-M-A-R-T. I said spell it.
I mean, at this point, this is like pushing past brain rot. Like, I don't even know what this is. What's the point of this? Like, I know I've asked that a lot, but what is the point? What image are you trying to convey here? Like, bro, you're not fooling anybody. We know you're a middle-aged man. You don't have to act like a kid. It's not gonna work. And the thing is, dude, like, this guy has the same issue as Speed McQueen, where literally every video is just stolen. Like none of this is original at all. I'm not gonna go into it that much considering how much I talked about it in the Speed McQueen video, but like, dude, there is nothing changed here in any of these videos. It is a carbon copy of the original. The only difference is that your little scrawny ass is there and not, you know, the guy that fucking made the idea. It came up with it. It's you. It's low effort as shit. And so the thing is, I got some comments on the Speed McQueen video, basically like defending him and saying that, you know, they're not stealing and that they're just following a trend, which I get that. Following a trend is totally fine if you do it in an original way. Like, bro, if you're using a trending audio and your video has the exact same plot, just like it is the fucking same as the original, you are just stealing it. Like that, there's no other argument. That's not your video. Now, if you add to it, you know, maybe add like an extra punchline in the end, or even take it a completely different route, then yeah, that's fine. Like, that's the way you should be doing it. But bro, this is not. If you are doing a trend word for word how the first guy did it, you're just stealing it. That is not your video, bro.
I have 4 moods. Silly, angry, sad, and alpha.
Like, I don't even know what to say anymore. Do I have to say why he's cringe? Do I have to? Like, do I really have to sit here and fucking yap about it and be like, oh, well, I mean, right here, he's doing this and it's super cringe. Like, I just don't even want to do that anymore. And I don't think I need to. I think it's like clearly obvious. This guy's cringe as shit. What the fuck am I watching? Also, why is he built like that? Like, I was gonna let it slide, okay? But I've been tortured by his videos for like the past 3 hours. I'm not holding on to it. How are you built like that? Genuinely. Like, how? Bro, you look like Groot. Like, dude, you look like Mortis, dog. You are built like Waluigi. How the fuck? It's kind of at a point where I honestly feel bad for you because that shit is just unfortunate. You look like Goob from Meet the Robinsons, bro. Like, that's just not a good look. Bro, you have the opposite build to, like, Gorlock the Destroyer. Fucking yin and yang right there. Either way, I think I'm going to end this one here. You know, it's a little short, but it is basically a part 2 to the Speed McQueen one. So if you haven't watched that, the fuck are you doing? Go watch it. God, I love brain rot. It's probably my favorite thing to watch. And you know what my favorite part about it is? I just love how easy it is to watch. You know, it's consumable. I love just sitting down, you know, got a hot cup of joe, maybe some of those Little Debbie donut sticks, and just enjoying me a brain rot video. It's so relaxing, and it goes in one ear, liquefies my brain like a pack of fucking piranhas, and then it just comes out the other. It's smooth. Honestly, it's a delicacy. So you can only imagine how excited I was when I found out there's a channel 10 times worse than anything I've ever talked about. Yay! God, fuck me. Meet Mr. Talala. With a name like that, you almost can't be surprised that he posts shit like this. Is this what y'all want to see? Is this it? Y'all just want to see me be tortured? Like, at this point, I don't even think that y'all care about the commentary. It's a fucking sick joke to you guys. You guys click on the video knowing damn well that at the end I'll be suffering. And you guys like it. Y'all are some sick fucks. Really. The person that suggested I watch this guy, you are a sick human being. Nah, you know what? I'm finding that comment. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you right there. Look what you did to me. You should be ashamed of yourself. Anyways, so yeah, this guy is like similar to the Manny Show, but worse, which gotta say is insanely impressive. To be worse than the Manny Show, you gotta practice for that shit. You gotta wake up every day and start training to be the worst content creator to ever exist. That kind of dedication just to end up being this is, I mean, it's almost poetic. He manifested that shit. Hey, you know what? Good for him. He has somehow climbed the totem pole of shitty skit creators and is now #1. I don't know whether I should be proud of him or if I should hate him.
Yeah, baby. Oh, shit.
Okay, yeah, well, that cleared it up. I hate him. I hate him. It's not just because he makes skit content. I mean, that obviously affects it quite a bit. I've been a skit hater since day one. But no, not just because of that, but also because of the fact that was fucking horrible and has 160 million views. What am I doing wrong? Seriously, somebody please tell me. Is this what I gotta do? Do I gotta pull an Anakin, become the thing I swore to destroy? Like, what is this? Is that what I gotta do? Because I will. I don't think you guys understand how disheartening it is to spend this much time making a video just to be reminded every week that this is the shit doing better than me. This right here. What even is this? Why does this have 160 million views? Why does this deserve that? I don't get it. And it's not like I have a base level understanding of content. Honestly, I'd like to think that I'm pretty good at understanding what pops off and why it pops off. But this, dude, I couldn't think of a single reason for this to be doing as well as it is. Honestly, this shit is a disservice to YouTube as a whole. This number right here is borderline disrespectful. He could not deserve this any less. That's a grown man. Dude, listen, if you're above the age of 25, check in on your friends. Make sure they're not doing shit like this. Remind them that they are better than that. Because one thing I've noticed from making videos like this is that once you reach a certain age, any dignity that you had is just out the window. These people are so tired of working a 9-to-5 job that they just say fuck it and start posting shit like this. I mean, they just have nothing to lose. So please, adults, check in on your friends. Don't let them stoop this low, because it's like, this is almost sad. There's no possible way that this guy actually thinks the content he makes is funny. There's just no way. He is doing this for money. There's no creative satisfaction here. He's doing this for nothing but money. And the fact that he has to stoop this low, he's got to sit at the bottom of the barrel just to make a living. I mean, shit, dude, I feel for him. It's a hard life out there, but this is not the answer. How old do you think this guy is? Because, I mean, he uses this super funny filter in every video, so it's kind of hard to tell, and I just don't care enough to do the research. But there's no way he's under 30, right? Because this type of humor is 100% a millennial trying to fit in with the youth type of humor. Like, am I wrong? That's definitely what's going on here. This guy's entire channel is a fart joke. You can't tell me he's under 30. Dude, I've mentioned this in the past, but I'm going to say it again. My biggest issue with channels like this, channels that just throw away their dignity for an imaginary number, is like, dude, they have families. There's not a person on the planet that doesn't have some kind of family. How the fuck do they post this and show their face knowing damn well that their family will see it? They will. It's only a matter of time. How do you explain this? Seriously, how do you sit down with your family and have a serious conversation about how you post brain rot skits where you dress up as a banana making fart jokes? At the ripe old age of 30. Like, you are 30. How does that conversation happen? Well, what's their response to that? Good job, sweetie. Like, what? Why even risk it? Just, like, go do something else, bro.
I told you we needed more glitter.
Okay, yeah, this dude's definitely 30. And honestly, seeing him not with the filter on makes this worse. Like, listen, look at Manny. He seems like the type to make shitty skit content. Like, if someone comes up to you and they're like, hey, meet my friend, he's a cringy YouTuber, you're not going to ask any questions. He's got the build for it. Like, it makes sense. But this guy, he just looks like a normal-ass dude. I'd definitely question it. There's just no way. This guy looks like your average guy. And honestly, compared to Manny, he looks like he could throw me through a fucking wall. Why does he make this? Like, bro, what are you doing? You could honestly not fit the character any less. This is like if Hulk Hogan voiced SpongeBob. Like, bro, what are you doing? Hey, whatever, man. You know, at least he's not stealing content. At least it's original. I think. I don't know. I haven't seen it before. That's for damn sure. And with how bizarre this shit is, I think I would remember if I've seen this. Trust me, he's original. And that's, you know, that's all we can ask for. You know, one thing that I really do like about modern YouTube is chef content. Now, obviously, that's been a thing for forever. But in the past, like, 2 or 3 years, it's really taken off. And I don't know about y'all, but I like eating. So I like watching people cook, you know, whatever. I really do. It's good content, but just like every other good thing on this platform, there are a few people just absolutely ruining it and making me not want to watch anything in that category as a whole, in fear that I'll get recommended their shitty-ass videos. And in the chef space, that man absolutely ruining their image is Chef Cody or Cowdy, or I don't know. It's one of those. Either way, yeah, I was not over-exaggerating when I said that he ruins the entire cooking genre. This guy is honestly, he's doing to cooking what Logan Paul did to vlogging. Just dragging it through the mud. I mean, there's no way it's making a full recovery after that. Just look at this shit. Yeah, so I had to remove the audio there, but it's not like you're missing much. Not a fucking thing happened, right? There's like no reason for that video to exist anyways, so me removing the audio doesn't do much. It's like if I were to remove the rabbit from the painting A Rabbit in a Snowstorm. You know, it's like, it's just, it does nothing. It does absolutely nothing. And it doesn't really matter what you take away from this. It's going to be just as meaningless as it was, you know, when it was whole. Like, there's no plot here at all. I honestly, like, I don't understand it at all. Let's do a quick play-by-play. So we've got 2 burgers, a tiny hammer. The cameraman sensually caresses the burgers with the tiny hammer. Then Mr. Cody, reacting to his burger being violated, does the only thing he can do in this situation, which is whip out fucking Mjolnir and destroy the cameraman's burger. Oh yeah, and also just for good measure, he unhinges his jaw like a snake and proceeds to fucking eat his burger in one bite. Like, why was this made? I mean, you know, like when you really do the breakdown like that, it kind of starts making sense, but I mean, still, it doesn't fully make sense. and I should not have to do an analysis video on a fucking YouTube short just to slightly understand it. Like, why is this a thing? What is this shit? You know, maybe I'm just overthinking this, but that shit does not make sense at all. It says start eating healthy, and then the healthy, and it's like cereal, but the twist is that it's not cereal and it's actually candy. But it's like, bro, cereal is already not healthy. You didn't even have to fucking do the whole candy thing. Like, dude, cereal itself is cereal seen as a healthy food? Like, maybe I'm just eating the wrong cereal, but I mean, fucking, that shit is not healthy at all. I guess if you're eating like plain fucking Cheerios, then I guess it, you know, might be a little healthy, but let's be honest, nobody's eating that shit. It's just not happening. And even if they are, it's still not that healthy. Like, you didn't even have to do the whole candy. You know what? Whatever. Yeah, I'm definitely overthinking it, but I'm still not going to let him slide on eating gummies with milk. Like, hey, whether I'm in the wrong or not, you're still eating gummies with milk. That shit is vile. Whatever, moving on. Dude, again, like, what am I watching? And also, why does this guy call himself a chef? Like, I understand he probably makes the food in his videos, but first of all, he doesn't show him fucking making the food. And also, the food is like chips and a jar of cheese. Like, it's just, dude, that doesn't fucking count. That's not being a chef. That's like calling yourself an artist because you carved one of those little cool S's into your desk. You know, it's like, you are not a fucking chef. That does not count. Also, what is happening in this video? Like, I think I got to do another play-by-play. So the cameraman comes in with some nachos. The guy, who we can only assume is the father, grabs the nachos, but the dish is hot, which I again, you know, maybe I'm nitpicking here, but who the fuck bakes their nachos? Like, chips and all, yeah, I mean, who cares about that? Whatever, moving on. It's hot. He's freaking out. The mom assaults him for some reason. I couldn't tell you why. Completely missed, though, so, I mean, that lawsuit probably wouldn't hold any water. She completely whiffs. And then a ukulele comes in. I'm trying to make this make sense. Like, I'm trying to enjoy it because I don't necessarily like sitting here and just fucking hating life. So I'm really trying, but listen, I get the joke. I do, okay? I get it. His hand's shaking because he got burnt, and that's how you play a ukulele. I get it. I get it. But that, like, it didn't need to be there. Like, it's insanely forced, but whatever. Wow, you know, this is some genius level shit right here. Mom uses hack. Me uses a product for its intended purpose. Like, bro, that's not a fucking hack. That's what it's made for. You just went out and bought a strawberry slicer. Got her. Fucking showed that bitch what's up. Like, this definitely deserves 2 million likes. Like, also, listen, I'm not normally petty enough to point something like this out, but you'd think a guy with 6.5 million subscribers would know how to spell hack. That says back. Again, kind of nitpicking. I'll you know, that one's on me, but you gotta understand this is a genre of content that I actually like, and this fucking poser is out here making shit like this and getting 6.5 million subscribers. Dude, I've said it before and I'll say it again. All it takes to be successful on YouTube is to just make shorts and make as many of them as you can. That's it. That's all it takes. It doesn't take skill. It doesn't take effort. I mean, hell, you can call yourself a chef and not even fucking cook. Like, still get 6 million. Like, dude, it's a cheat code. It really is. You know, there's just no way this guy doesn't cook. I refuse to believe that shit. Surely, right? Like, I'm gonna search for it. I'm gonna find one of him cooking. Okay, yeah, if you look at his oldest uploads, he actually does cook. I haven't watched one of them yet, so I don't know if it's going to be just as retarded as his current content, but it's looking like we have a classic case of starting off good, then getting lazy, and moving to this shit. I don't know, we're about to find out. We got a garlic bread sandwich. Let's see it.
Yum. Yum, yum.
Yeah. I was right. That was good. I mean, you know, he clearly knows how to cook. That sandwich looks good. The video wasn't amazing, but it's like one of his first posts, ever, it's really not that bad. Look at how far this man has deteriorated. Like, just, you know, you hate to see it. Really, you do. The man went from actually being a talented chef to not even fucking cooking. Like, he just calls himself a chef. I mean, seriously, how are you going to be a good chef but a shitty actor and then you focus on the acting? Like, I don't get it. Whatever. I mean, we see it all the time. It's not like it's some big shocker, as if he's the first person to ever fold and start making complete dog shit. Like, it's pretty normal, honestly. There is nothing that pisses me off more than when an adult acts like a kid. Nothing at all. Like that, dude, I don't know exactly why it causes such a visceral reaction with me, but genuinely, I think I'd rather step on a Lego. I'd actually fill my shoes with Legos if it meant that I never had to see an adult act like a child again. I would. And you'd think that's like a really specific pet peeve. You know, like, surely that doesn't happen all that much. But no, it happens all the fucking time. Because for some reason, acting like a kid is one of the most popular things to do amongst the skit TikTokers. They love that shit. And I mean, with the type of stuff that I've seen these skit creators make, it really doesn't surprise me that much. But it still definitely pisses me off. And one of the creators that I've seen do it the most is a man by the name of Mark Adams. I honestly don't think I can explain his content, so I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to play it. Good luck.
Mommy!
What?
It's 11:11. I'm gonna make a wish.
Do you really believe in that stuff?
Yeah, let's see. What should I wish for?
Sweetie, I don't think that stuff is gonna work.
Yes, it will. Watch. I wish Dad was right here next to us.
Son, he's on a work trip right now. What? I'm free?
Wait a minute.
Oh, great heavens!
I'm free at last!
Why? Why? Why are we doing this? Like, why is this the type of content you want to make? Listen, I can understand having a young soul, you know? Like, you may be just slightly on the more childish side of things. I get it. That's fine. Whatever. But don't act like them, okay? It's weird. It's not, like, cute. It's not fun. Dude, it's just straight up fucking weird. And it's just corny. Like, dog, how is this funny? Seriously. Explain this one to me. How is this funny? This shit's just insane. If you look this guy up, it says that he's like 29. Like, bro, being 1 year away from 30 and acting like a child on what looks like to be a daily basis is absolutely insane. Like, do you not have anything better to do? Just do a normal skit. You don't have to play a child character in every fucking one of them. Whatever, man. Moving on.
Hey, loser. Let me see that basketball.
Okay.
Thanks. It's mine now. You said what now? I'm gonna make you so sore you won't be able to sit down anymore. I was just playing. Here's your ball back. Mommy!
It's just so corny. Like, you know what? Earlier I said that he can go back to just making normal skits, but I just don't think that'll fix it. I mean, clearly this dude is just corny, even when he's not playing a kid. You said what now? Dude, I couldn't think of a less intimidating person. Genuinely. Like, this shit is just not working. You said what now? Fucking shut up. Could you imagine, like, walking in on him? You're just minding your own business, having a good day, then all of a sudden you walk in on this shit. That would ruin it. It would. That would absolutely ruin my entire day. Honestly, it would probably ruin my whole week. This guy would have opened my eyes to things that I didn't even know were possible. I genuinely refuse to believe people like this exist. Even though I know they do, I see it right here, obviously. I just refuse it because I've never actually seen it. I understand that's some Neanderthal-ass logic, but to be honest, it gives me slightly more hope in humanity. But if I did see this, just, you know, out in the wild, I fucking caught him doing this, I think it would break me. I do. I think it would ruin me.
I know everything.
I have everything. I know everybody. Without me, you're all nothing. Why are you laughing? Keep talking, losers.
Okay, yeah, that just proves my point. The dude's just corny. He doesn't even have to be acting like a child. He can be acting like an adult and still be one of the corniest people I've ever seen in my life. What the fuck was that? Like, that wasn't even slightly a good joke. I mean, I understand after 3,000 videos, it's probably a little hard to come up with jokes, but don't settle for this. That shit was horrible. I didn't even chuckle. There was no laugh. Hell, I didn't even do one of those nose things. You know, like when a video's funny, but you're in public so you can't laugh, and you just hit a little like, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I didn't even do that. Like it was just simply not funny. Like, listen, I can respect the fact that he's making his own jokes, or at least I think he is. If he's stealing these jokes, that would be the most embarrassing shit ever. Like, not only is he unfunny enough to have to steal jokes, but he's also unfunny enough to pick these jokes. Like, honestly, for his sake, I hope that he does come up with this shit. And if he did, like I said, I respect that, because a lot of people just steal. You know, at least he's not doing that. But that still does not give him a pass to make corny ass shit like this. It just doesn't cover for it, bro. Like, it doesn't at all.
Okay, class, if a man drives a car and hits a woman, whose fault is it? That's easy. It's the man's fault. It's always the man's fault. But what if? No what ifs. Teacher, you should know that women are always right and men are always wrong. Okay. Does anyone agree? I agree. Ha! I told you, even the dumb quiet kid agrees. Why do you agree? Because why would a man be driving in the kitchen in the first place? I agree.
Dude, it's not even the joke itself that's bad every time. You know, it's not just the writing. It's the entire base of the jokes. He makes, like, basically all of his shorts follow the same pattern of a mean person says something, then the hero, you know, the fucking main character, says something back. It's a super sick roast, crazy comeback. The mean guy says, "Oh, great heavens," then makes a goofy face with super hype dubstep in the background. That's every video, and it's not funny. Like, dude, his videos are fundamentally unfunny. At the core, at the fucking skeleton of them, they are not funny. And he has 11 million subscribers. Like, do y'all really still think shorts take skill? Seriously. Bro, it's a fucking cheat code. If you want easy money from YouTube, you know, just a second paycheck, just because, you know, a little side hustle, those shorts, it doesn't even matter what you do. You can fucking claim to be a chef and not even cook. Like, you don't have to do anything. Just spam shorts. That's it. Just, it is quantity over quality here at YouTube, and that's the mindset you need to have. Because clearly that shit works. 11 million. 11 million. 11 million of you are like, "Yep, that's good. That's good enough for me." The fuck are you talking about? I don't get it. You guys are making this guy rich. You guys are making this guy rich. Pick someone else. Please, for the love of God, just pick someone else.
Hey, think fast.
Ooh, I feel so bad for you.
Why? I'm the bully here. He should be afraid.
Whatever you say.
Hey, quiet loser. You know what? I'm tired of you being quiet. Are you ready to scream? Are you ready? I'm ready to beat your ass. No, I meant, are you ready to scream?
Oh, great heavens!
Did this guy even go to school? I think I just figured it out. I think that the reason this motherfucker talks about high school so much is because his ass was homeschooled. Like, he was not there, and he really wanted to be there. 100% the only example of public school this guy has is the shit on Disney Channel. Because what the fuck is this? "I'm the bully here. He should be afraid." Like, dude, they're not fucking Pokemon. They don't have to announce what they are. "I'm the bully." Like, dude, bullies don't even act like this. And you know what? Maybe this is a based opinion, but bullies aren't a fucking thing. They're not. There is no such thing as a bully. Sure, there's a few people that are dickheads, but overall, there's not just one guy who's a fucking asshole. You know, "Oh, guys, Mark just walked in. Everybody be chill. Don't make eye contact." Like, some fucking, like, Nelson type shit. That's not a thing. That does not exist. In any public school ever, there is not one guy who's like, "Oh, that's the bully." That doesn't exist, and I don't think this guy knows that. Because, like I said, he was homeschooled. 100%, he has to have been. He has to have been. Like, dog, he talks about school every other video, and it's never right. Anyways, I'm done. Skit creators, stop acting like children. It's not funny. I don't know why I have to tell you that. It's not funny. It's cringe. Stop. And please, for the love of God, just actually be funny. It's so little to ask for. Just be funny. If there's one thing I like about TikTok, it's the fact that people with absolutely zero skill can pick up a retarded gimmick and just absolutely blow up. And by blow up, I don't mean like some small bullshit. For some of these people, it's like global fame. Numbers that you couldn't even comprehend. all because they, you know, did something mildly funny. Like some good examples, Bella Porsche moved her face in a goofy way and is now a literal celebrity. The Chick-fil-A sauce girl did whatever the f this is. And oh, she's viral now. It's like, oh, and the f***ing Hawk Tua bullshit, dude. I cannot stand that shit, man. It was lightly funny. I mean, not even that. Please, for the love of God, somebody tell me why we're giving her a damn TV show. And why does she think that's gonna work? Does she not know what happened to the last talentless TikToker TV show? Yeah, it shit the bed, dude. Like, why even attempt it? Whatever, man. Either way, all these like small gimmicks that can just make you pop off on TikTok, low-key piss me off. But the one that angers me the most has got to be the like Sigma face trend, or like the alpha male guy. You know what I'm talking about. Either way, that trend pisses me off for multiple reasons, but the main one is that it is the come up for some of the most annoying people and also some of the biggest scumbags to ever touch this platform. Like, I don't know what it is with this trend and spawning in racists, but it's just not a good trend. Like, whatever, man, that's not what we're talking about today. Or at least I don't think he's racist. Today we're talking about a guy named Kirky Mad, or Kirky Matt, I don't know. Anyways, though he is not a racist, he is easily the cringiest motherfucker to do the Sigma face trend, by far. I mean, this dude is just like, you know what, I'm just gonna show you. I'm just gonna show you. You see what I'm saying? It's just cringe as f***. And here's the thing. Literally every one of his videos have kind of like a message, or I don't know, like a reason to exist. But every time it's some super like deep cut nonsense that literally nobody would understand. Like, what the f*** does that mean? Saying kiss in the cheek in every other language, and he's jumping around having a good time. Saying kiss in the cheek in Sweden, and then he does this. Like, I don't even understand what emotion he's trying to portray here. Like, bro, what does this mean? What kind of context does this give? I don't see the point. And I understand that this would maybe start to make sense with literally one Google search, but I shouldn't have to do that, okay? I shouldn't have to do research to get any kind of value from a YouTube short. That just makes no sense. It's kind of like he's posting inside jokes and expecting us to just know the punchline. How does this get views? I really don't get it. Okay, listen, that one makes like a tiny bit more sense if you see it with the original audio, which is like a sad song. But even then, it's just cringe. Like, it's obvious this dude's trying to be deep or relatable or whatever. But like, bro, the shit's just not working. You're just corny, dog. Like that is it. And you also can't be relatable when the plot to your video makes no f***ing sense. That's not how this works. This doesn't make sense. It is not relatable. You get angry so easily. It's like you want to fight, and then he turns into a sleep paralysis demon. Like, what the f*** does this mean? I don't get it. I really don't understand. This means nothing. This is just slop. I mean, honestly, it's kind of scary. I swear on my entire life, if I woke up and this thing was looking at me, I'd have a heart attack before he could even say hi. That is the only thing I'm getting from this video, and I'm pretty sure that that's not the message, so clearly bro's doing something wrong. Like, I didn't even get close to whatever the message is. Whatever, man. Oh shit. There it is, guys. Guys, it's the funny part. Guys, look, it's funny. Haha, look at his face. Guys, look at the face he's making. Isn't it hilarious? Like, and see, like, this is the problem with this trend, is that the people who abused it literally have to keep abusing it. like they have to. Look at how well this video is doing compared to literally every other video around it. Look at this. We got like 30K, 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 70K. We got this one in the top corner that's at like 100K, but it is kind of playing off of a trend. That one doesn't count, okay? It's playing off of a trend. So look at all these. All pretty low compared to like the 400K. Dude, it's a f***ing cheat code on top of a cheat code. Shorts is already basically hacks, but then you throw in the Chad face. 400K is low for a video like that. Honestly, it's like that's like a guaranteed number. But the thing is, the second you do it, right, the second you stoop that low, you might as well just make it your whole personality because you cannot do anything else. Like you are stuck. The second you claim to be a Chad, the viewers are just going to expect it. And anything different that you do will not work. Now, granted, the different stuff he does is, well, it's retarded. But even if it wasn't, I don't think he could pull numbers like this without the Sigma face. I really don't think he could. And also, the thing is, that's the only reason these videos are getting views. Like, bro, this video is stupid. If he didn't do the face, it would not even be close to 400K. Let me just play the rest of it. Like, that has got to be the most basic video I could possibly think of. But guys, he did the funny thing. It deserves the views. Like, it's so stupid, dude. And he milks the out of it too. Look how long he does the face. The video is 12 seconds. The intro is 2. He does that face for like 5 seconds straight. That is damn near half the video. Look at this shit, dude. It's creepy. It's creepy. This is not Riz. This is one step away from assault. I have no idea how the this trend was perceived as like, oh guys, this is the Riz face. Has anybody even tried it? Like, for real, has anybody gone out into public and tried to pull women by doing this face? If so, please let me know how it went. I'm genuinely curious, because in my mind, the only rational option for the woman is to run away and never look back. So I would be insanely surprised if this even got close to working. Do I even have to say it? Do I have to? Do I really have to say it? I think we all get it at this point, but for the slow ones, what the f does that mean? What does it mean? You know, this perfectly explains exactly how easy YouTube Shorts is. Like, you don't even got to make your shit make sense anymore. All you have to do is record a random video, and then you just got to, like, frame a sentence that's like, this thing when a thing happens, and that's it. Good shit, bro. 100K easy. It really doesn't even matter what it is. As long as you follow those 2 simple steps, you're winning. That's it right there. A pack of 5-year-olds will watch that shit, and they probably will call you a comedic genius in the comment section. It's gonna happen, dude. If you have just a little bit of free time in your day that you want to fill with a side hustle, just post YouTube Shorts. They take like 5 minutes to make, and you can post literally anything you want. It will make money. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't even have to really be entertaining. It just has to be a thing. Like, that's it. You've won. Good shit, bro. That's all you have to do. You know what? It benefits me too, because, you know, the second you get to a certain size, trust me, I will be talking about you. Easy topic. Okay. It's a win-win, bro. I'll take it. Hey, hi, how's it going? How you doing? You doing well? That's good. That's good. You know, I'm glad to hear it. Me personally, not doing so great. Not doing bad, but it's not great. Honestly, I'd describe it as kind of mid. And the reason I describe my mood as mid is because I've decided to talk about IBK. I'm gonna be honest, I've been dodging the shit out of this topic for a while, but you know, I'm kind of running low on shit to yap about. Not gonna lie, the topic honeypot is just about out, and earlier today I noticed at the very bottom of it, just the, you know, amongst the grime and the muck, just right at the bottom, right? Oh, there he is, IBK. So, listen, man, I'm working on scraps. Anyways, this guy is, big shocker, yet another Manny Show clone. Whereas my last topic, Packy Official, he's the Italian version of the Manny Show. This guy is Manny Show, but he's got braces. But other than that, I mean, they're basically about the same. Honestly, kind of identical. And so is their content. Okay, this shit is horrible. Wow, guys, wasn't that funny? Okay, guys, you don't have to act like it wasn't, all right? You can let it out. Go ahead. Go ahead and laugh. I mean, come on, that was hilarious. Come on, guys, don't you get it? He's looking out of the plane window, flying over New York in September. Pretty sure it's self-explanatory, guys. He clearly has a fear of heights. No, but like, for real, though, a 9/11 joke in 2024? Really? That is just wild. Like, dog, move on. It's actually been too long, right? For a while there, those jokes would not fly because, you know, the shit just happened. And then it got to a point where the jokes were totally fine because we moved on. But now it's at a point where if you're still joking about it, you need to move on. Like, dog, find a better topic. But genuinely, find some better material because you look like a iFunny user right now. Dog, you're about 5 years in the past. I'm gonna need you to catch up. Okay, I'm just a little lost here. Like maybe I just don't get it, but I'm pretty sure this guy is not real. Pretty sure. Listen, hear me out. This motherfucker is a robot. 100%. Dude, this dude has to be powered by Meta because that shit is not advanced enough to understand punchlines, and neither is this dude. Okay, let's really just break that one down. Me coming home late at night. Where have you been? I was with Yuri. Who's Yuri? Yuri retarded. That is not the fucking joke. That is not it, bro. Yuri retarded? It's not a fucking last name, dude. It's, my guy, it's a play on words. How do you mess that up? Seriously, that is the easiest joke on the entire planet. It legitimately writes itself. All you had to do was say tarded. Yuri tarded. It could not be more simple, and you still shit the bed. Like, how? And like, listen, that's not why I think he's fake, because I was totally cool with letting him slide on one. You know, maybe it's just a spelling error. I get it. But the dude did it again. Yuri adopted? Brother, that wouldn't even work if you did it right. What kind of Eminem shit are you trying to pull here? You cannot make those two words rhyme. You can't do it. That's not how words work, bro. Yuri adopted. Yuri adopted? You know, I guess if you say it fast enough, you could probably get away with it. But that does not change the fact this dude fumbled on quite literally the oldest joke in the book. I'm pretty sure that shit is carved in cave walls and he's still whiffing. Whatever, man. Wow, man. What a good video. You know, my favorite part about that is that IBK is the only person ever to do this type of video. You know, where they're like in a pool and it says 9 years old specifically for some reason, and then it's like, I see booty, and then they hit one of these. They hit one of these devious ass type hits. Yeah, no, IBK, only person I've ever seen do it. I don't know about y'all, but I've never seen anybody else do this video. It's never happened. I mean, this guy's a pioneer. Truly, I aspire to be as creative as IBK someday. Okay, so yeah, it's no surprise at all that he steals content. Like, that's, I mean, I guess it kind of comes with the territory, you know, like, whatever, bro, it's fine. But the thing I find so funny about it is that these are his top videos. His top 3 videos are all just completely stolen, bar for bar. And I mean, you know the dude's unfunny when he can pull 30 million views on a stolen video, but is consistently fighting for 100K on an original one. Now listen, he does hit that here and there, right? Every once in a while he gets 100K. Sometimes I've seen, I mean, shit, the dude's got original videos that are like 200K. Like, good for him, I guess. But you gotta remember that these are YouTube shorts. 200K is basically given to you. They spawn in with that shit. Like, dude, if you're at 2 million subs and you can't consistently hit at least 1 million on a 7-second YouTube short joke, I'm talking videos that kids watch and don't even remember watching. Like, they're scrolling fast as shit and somehow your video still plays all the way through. Like, it's, bro, these videos are not long. They do not hit the minute mark. They're tiny ass videos and you still can't hit 1 million per. There's something wrong, dude. Like, if you can't do that, there is something wrong. Listen, man, I don't want to be that guy, but here, bro. You know what to do. Just go ahead and do it. Okay, all right, now I'm confused. Dude, how the f did you get that right? How did you get it right here and not here? Bro, these are the same joke. Dude, and you did it twice. You f***ed up twice. What is going on here? Because clearly you know how this kind of joke works, right? I mean, you said it correct here. Like, you did it right. Dude, what if he just doesn't get it? What if he just has no idea what Wilma Dickfit means? He just likes the name. He just thinks it looks cool. Like, he has no idea. Because, I mean, dude, that would explain why he fumbled twice in the same video on a joke that he absolutely nailed a few months ago. Like, bro just didn't even know it was a joke. He was just putting words on paper. He had no idea. He just thought that name looked interesting. this guy is just a cornball, bro. Like that's it. Dude, he's just corny as shit. My guy moves like a damn Disney villain and is dropping legitimate 4th grader jokes. Not kidding. This is some shit I heard in 4th grade. 100%. I have heard this joke before, and I promise you the person saying it was not over the age of 10. Like, dude, you just can't make this shit up. Like, this YouTube thing is so wild to me because there's just like both ends of the spectrum on the same platform. Like, you can have the funniest person on the planet, and then you can have people who, you know, couldn't make a good joke if they tried. And they're all on the same platform. Like, they're just all here. And that's not the weird part, okay? The weird part is that every once in a while, you get anomalies like this one, where a person in the insanely unfunny category makes a comedy channel and is outperforming people who can make you spit up a lung. Like, it makes no sense, dude. I don't get it at all. Listen, man, I don't know how many times I have to say this before you people start believing me, but you can legitimately make a career off of YouTube by doing nothing. I'm not kidding. All you have to do is post shorts. And sure, you have to post 7,000 of them, which seems hard. I get it, it really does. But once you take into account that there's chef channels that don't cook and comedy channels that aren't funny, I don't know, man, it seems pretty fucking easy. First short I clicked on instantly proved me right. You ain't even got to make coherent sentences to get views on YouTube Shorts. Like, the f does this mean? Me talking after talking to myself for 1 hour, realizing that I'm low-key showing signs of a mental illness. What? Like, I'm sorry? Listen, all I'm getting from this is that the dude has a mental illness. Cool, bro? Like, what? What does this mean? Good for you, I guess? The f? Realizing I'm low-key showing signs of a mental illness. Oh, well, can't do that. Like, what point are you trying to make here? Hold on, guys. Gotta lock in. Don't want the autism to catch me. Like, bro, I don't think it works like that. Like, listen, clearly I just don't understand whatever the hell his punchline was supposed to be. And to be honest, can you blame me? Like, this is not how... Dude, my senior English teacher would rip your ear off your skull if she saw this shit. That's just not how words work. Hey, hi, how's it going? Luke Davidson. Yeah, that's right, I'm jumping straight into this one. Luke Davidson is one of the biggest pests I've ever seen in my life. Him and The Manny Show are just two names that I can't seem to get away from. It doesn't matter how many times I immediately scroll away from a video. It doesn't matter how clearly uninterested in their content I am. YouTube will still constantly show me their videos. Now, I understand I can press don't recommend me this channel, but I'm not a pussy. And also, I don't want to hear their video for the amount of time that it takes me to press the button, okay? That, like, 4 seconds, I'm being dead ass. That's the difference between me being sane and me having a full mental breakdown. And I refuse to have a mental breakdown unless it means I'm getting views. So, here we go, I guess. Hold on, before we do that, I would just like to mention that I now have channel memberships. If that's something you're interested in, I would definitely recommend checking it out. I've got like 2 tiers. On the first one, you get some custom badges and some custom emojis. I had an artist by the name of Bumby Girl make these, and needless to say, she cooked, okay? They're fire. They're fire. I'll leave a link to her website in the description if you want to check out her art. It's pretty damn good. And in the second tier, you get all the first tier stuff, plus a permanent role in my Discord. Meaning if you buy it 1 month and you cancel it the next month, you keep the role. And everybody with the role will get a response from me. Obviously, don't say some stupid shit, but for the most part, you can ask me just about anything. Also, the second tier members will get a shout out at the beginning of every video. Anyways, with that out the way, here's the cringe.
I've got good news and I've got bad news. Tell me the bad news, Doc. I can take it. In order to save your life, we're gonna have to amputate both of your legs. My legs! No! What could possibly be the good news after that? Well, you see that guy over there in the next bed? He wants to buy your slippers.
Okay, so I think you kind of understand the type of content this dude makes. Yeah, just the worst content on the planet. F***ing skits. Listen, there are good examples of skits. Okay, it does happen. But the problem is that it's so easy to do that people like this motherfucker who are just not funny decide that that's their thing. And it f***ing works. Because sadly, for skit content to be successful, you don't have to be funny. You don't have to have a funny punchline. You just have to fill it with 4,000 sound effects. That's it. That's all you got to do. That punchline he just said was corny as fuck. That guy over there wants to buy your slipper. Yeah, corny as fuck. Oh, he wants to buy my slippers? Good thing I won't be using those anymore. Fucking peak humor, bro. Really. And then I like how he had just the most visceral reaction I've ever seen. It's as if the doctor fucking ripped a baby in half right in front of him. Just insanely unnecessary. Insanely. And why did he do that reaction to the slippers part and not, I don't know, being told he's gonna fucking lose his leg? What? Oh, my legs? Psh, come on, man. That guy wants to buy my slippers? Like, dude. Okay, bro.
Are you ready to order food, sir? I'll have a grilled cheese, please. Sure, but what's with the big paws? I don't know. I was born with them.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's just his thing. That's just what he does. He says the corniest shit on the planet, genuinely the most third grader jokes of all time, and then proceeds to give a Oscar award winning reaction. Like that's awesome, dude. Really. It's great content, bro. His content is essentially the skit version of soccer. You know how if they even get grazed, they act as if, you know, they just got hit in the head with a fucking boulder. Absolutely, you know, on the ground crying in excruciating pain. Yeah, now take the essence of that and put it into a shitty joke. That's Luke Davidson. That's it. That's his content. And clearly it works. I mean, the dude's got 15.5 million subscribers. I guess the kids just eat that shit up, man. I don't know. Oh my god, this guy just said a horrible joke, but he gasped afterwards, so it must be good. That deserves my subscription. Like, dude, that shit shouldn't even count, bro. Like, call me salty, call me whatever. This shit should not count. I hate shorts. I hate how they get graded on the same scale as long-form creators. Like, dude, I swear to God, YouTube needs to implement 2 sub-counts, one from long-form and one from shorts. Because there's so many creators that just make like engagement farming dopamine maxing shorts and then act like their success is comparable to someone like Rhett and Link. Like, bro, you're not that guy, okay? Similar number, sure, but it's not even comparable. Not even in the slightest.
Can I get a large iced coffee, please?
Mom, can you get me a cookie?
We have cookies at home, sweetheart.
We have coffee at home, too.
M&M or chocolate chip?
Chocolate chip.
And a chocolate chip cookie, please.
Dog, the videos are supposed to be relatable. Like, I mean, dude, that is the least relatable video I've ever seen in my life. My mom would just beat my ass. Like, there's no cookie coming from that. There's a backhand. Like, dude, I'm getting rocked, okay? And I think most people can agree with that. Listen, Luke, you don't got to do much for skit content, but let's at least keep it in the realm of possibility, okay? That shit right there, not possible. It's never happened, ever.
If you can answer these next 4 questions correctly, I won't give you any homework for a week.
This is gonna be easy.
In which battle did Napoleon die?
His last one?
Okay, where was the Declaration of Independence signed?
At the bottom of the page?
Technically, yes. The Ravi River flows in which state?
Liquid state.
Okay, and what is the main reason for divorce?
Marriage.
POV peaked in high school motherfuckers the second they get out. Like, God, dude. Quit doing skits about school. That shit is corny. Bro, it's the same motherfuckers that claim their audience isn't just kids. Like, dog, who you trying to relate to then? Literally the only fucking people in school are below 18. That's just how school works. And if they're above 18 and still enjoy thinking about school, they're fucking losers. Why are you trying to appeal to that group, huh? Like, losers and kids? I mean, shit, dude, 15 million people in that audience, and they have a combined IQ of 43. Yeah, man, suits you well. Good shit, bro. Proud of you.
Do you guys have any bread? Unfortunately not. Do you guys have any bread? We don't. Do you guys have any bread? No, we don't! And if you ask me one more time, I'm gonna nail your beak into this table. Do you guys have any nails? No! Do you guys have any bread? No!
Okay, yeah, that proves it. 100% that proves me right. He really does just say horrible jokes, but gives crazy reactions, and that's it. That's literally all it is. How do people find this entertaining? I mean, I know when I say people, I'm really just talking about kids, because again, those are the only motherfuckers watching this shit. But like, even then, how do kids find this entertaining? Not that I'd put it past them. Kids watch some weird shit, but it's like, bro, there's so many better options. Why this guy? Or better yet, why YouTube Shorts in general? That shit sucks. It's ass. It's like an actual hellscape of mediocre content filled to the brim with sound effects and like Darman level acting. That's it. Is that what you guys like? That's what kids want, huh? Like, oh, don't make it good. Just put a Vine boom or 2, or 3, or 50. Good enough for me. Like, what? It's bullshit. I don't understand, bro. Like, just watch something good. Is that not what you want to do? Do they just prefer slop? Parents, make your kids go play with sticks. Just do it, okay? Trust me, there's far more value in a make-believe stick war than there is on this dude's entire channel. Like, I'm telling you, it's for the best. Wait, listen, I know we're not at the end of the video yet, but we're doing the challenge right now. This is to catch any of those lazy f***s that decided to just skip all the way to the end. So listen, the challenge is to comment the word sploosh. Like sploosh, S-P-L-O-O-S-H. Comment that. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give a fake challenge. So if you see anybody commenting that, dislike their comment and call them gay or something. Alright, back to it. Hey, hi, how's it going? If I somehow haven't made this obvious by now, I do not like skit creators, like at all. There's maybe a couple that I enjoy, but it's solely because they make their own skits. Like, it's not, stolen. But that's it, okay? Those are the only people that I even slightly enjoy. Because all the other ones, again, they just steal shit and somehow make it worse every time, every time. I've never seen them make it better. And for today's topic, put some emphasis on that doing it worse part, because that's literally all this dude does. Juge Natu. Weird name, but I mean, the dude's first language is clearly not English, so I'm sure it means something. Anyways, I'll just let the content speak for itself.
I just can't understand a thing that you say.
Alright, I can do it.
Okay, let's start. Good.
Sigma.
Bad.
Skibbity.
Delusional.
Delulu.
Romantic.
Please.
Not true.
Get.
Greatest ever.
Goat.
Booty.
Yeah.
How did you know that? Looking better than someone.
Margin.
Someone you love.
Spooky.
Something that's weird.
Sus.
Best person ever.
The one that comment and subscribe.
Listen, you can say I'm being dramatic or whatever, but I am without a doubt scooping my eyes out with a railroad spike after this recording. 100%. Like, it's gonna happen, okay? Listen, if you've watched my videos before, you probably know that my #1 pet peeve is when an adult acts like a kid. That shit, like, I genuinely cannot think of a more annoying trait. And this guy does it in such a cringe way. Like, I'm being for real, I think he's worse than Mark Adams. Seriously. Which I didn't even think was possible considering he invented this. Like, this is his thing. But bro, look at the way he does it. Listen to how he sounds.
The one that comment and subscribe.
The one that comments and subscribe. Like, what the fuck? I am not a violent person, but on my life, I would drop kick this fucking thing down an elevator shaft without even batting an eye. I mean, seriously. Just being for real, okay? I'd do it. 100%. Like, bro, stop. What are you doing, dude? For my sanity, just act your age. Or older, okay? Act like a fucking grandparent. I don't care, but don't act like a kid. It's beyond cringe, and honestly, it's just kind of weird.
I doing the worst thing ever.
What?
But Mom will never find out, okay?
What you do?
I stayed up until midnight yesterday. What happened?
Finally, I can have my revenge.
No.
Hey, Mom.
No, Mom, please, don't do it, no.
Mom.
No.
Why not? What's for dinner? Oh, today we're getting wing tea with a piece of nothing bacon. That's my favorite forced diet.
I'm not gonna make it. I'm really not. I'm not at all. I might have to call this one short. Maybe a based opinion here, but this is easily the hardest content I've ever had to watch. Ever. Easily. And I watched every fucking episode of Skibbity Toilet. Multiple hours of a toilet war, and the 2 videos I just watched have genuinely been more damaging. 100%. And how the fuck is that sentence even something I can say? What timeline are we living in? I just said multiple hours of a toilet war is worse than 2 videos of this guy acting like a kid. What? Imagine trying to explain that to a caveman. Seriously. I know this is off topic, but bro, what the fuck are we doing as a race? I say we just wipe it all out and restart. I mean, just clear it out. Let's start over, dude. The whole Adam Eve thing, let's do that. Just reset, because I mean, look what happened. Okay, we failed. Clearly, we failed. We fucked up somewhere. Let's start over. Run it back.
So explain yourself.
I was in school quite sad because nobody liked me. Then you came up to me and asked, why are you sad? And I said, nobody likes me. And she said, of course they do. So to prove it to her, I yelled, hey everyone, listen up for a second. But then someone yelled from the back, shut up, George, nobody likes you. So I told her, see, I was right. And she said, oh, I like you. And I said, what do you mean?
This is f***ing torture. I'm in genuine agony, okay? I don't know about you, but this is not the type of reaction you should want from your content. Like, dude, you're doing something wrong if I can have that reaction. If I can say that I'm in agony watching your videos, you're doing something wrong, okay? Like, that's... Bro, fix it, please. Please. And, like, listen, I know that I'm yapping a lot, but his voice is really what's getting me. Because it sounds like him. Like, he's not getting a f***ing voice actor. It is legitimately him, a grown man in his room, making this voice. Something about that just f***ing, you know, it really ruins my day. It really does. Just thinking about that. Just thinking about this grown-ass man sitting in his room talking like this. I just can't even comprehend being that f***ing cringe. But here it is. It's staring me in the face. Look at that. It exists. I don't want to be in the same world where this exists. I'm killing myself.
But Mom say we're not born.
Do you know the only person that has more power than Mom? Grandma, that's right. Now do your job.
Hey, Grandma. Mommy say I quit feast you today.
What? You're coming, baby. Hey, Mom.
Oh, hi. I hope you in the car with my grandbaby coming here right now, okay?
Mom, I don't think he should go to a home every single day.
Oh, you know what? I gotta ask you. Are you feeding him at home?
What?
Even his voice is skinny.
That's not even possible.
Bring him right now. I'm gonna make his favorite cake.
What do you mean? He doesn't have a favorite cake.
That's right. I'm gonna cook him all.
I take it back. I take it back entirely. Earlier, when I said that he could play a grandparent, don't do that shit either. Actually, just never make another video again, please. That would be that would be your best bet, because you can't play a kid, you can't play a grandparent. You yourself kind of cringe. I would just love it if you packed up your bags and get the f*** out of here, okay? See ya. Don't ever post here again, please. How do you mess that up? How do you mess up that? You were tasked with acting like a stereotypical grandma, and you still somehow made it the hardest thing I've ever had the misfortune of watching. I probably paused like 3 or 4 times watching that. Just like I had to take breaks. I had to f***ing take breaks on a YouTube short. It's that bad. How is that possible? And again, Juji, is that something you want? Are you going for that? Is that the kind of reaction that you are craving from your videos? Is that I had to f***ing pause and take breaks? Why is this what you make? And I know I keep yapping about him like being a kid or whatever, but I swear to God, this makes me want to gouge my own f***ing eyes out. Listen, maybe I'm just in the moment here, but I think this is the worst person I've talked about. Or at least, you know, for me personally. Because he does my #1 ick, acting like a kid, ick, right? And he does it in the worst way I've ever seen in my life. This man was invented just to fuck with me. And it's working. It's working very well, actually. I hate this shit.
Hey, get out of this video game right now. It's making you too violent.
For the 1,000th times, Mom, video games don't make anyone violent. It's the way and best remakes that do.
Stop it.
Nope, I'm done. Sorry. Dude, I am trying, okay? I am really trying. I want to give y'all a video that's, you know, not 4 minutes long. But you have to understand that every single second of this shit is mental torture for me. I'm over here taking poison damage for a YouTube video. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't think I need to do that, okay? I don't.
For the 1,000th times, Mom, video games don't make anyone.
For the 1,000th time, Mom, video games don't like bitch. Shut up. Okay, you are gonna make me violent. You. Kids don't sound like that. I don't know what kind of crack you're smoking if you think kids sound anything like this. But dog, they don't. I've never ever met a kid that talks like that. And you know what, now that I think about it, if they do sound like that, it's not even you smoking the crack, it's the mom. Because bro, I swear to God, that baby has to come out with like 3 addictions and half a brain to talk anything like that. And you're just acting like this shit is normal. This is not how kids talk. And the kid that you're basing this voice off of, get that motherfucker checked out. Okay. He's not well. He's not well.
That's life lesson. That's it. Oh, he can reach the ball. Oh, he's a playful from the table football. Oh, he's free! Oh my God, he's free! Oh, he's not free! Oh no, he got hurt. Oh my god, this going to go.
Can I be done, please? Can I stop watching this shit, or do y'all need more of me being tortured? Are you not entertained? Like, I can't take this much longer. I can't, and neither can my monitor. I am like 4 seconds away from putting a fist-sized hole right through the middle of it. Like, what is this guy doing? Now he's doing like reaction videos, but instead of reacting as a, you know, himself, like a normal person, he decides to use the child character, which makes this probably the worst content on the planet. Like this right here, this is it. Because, like, reaction content that is framed as just a short over a dude's head, yeah, that shit already sucks. And now it's got this goofy motherfucker acting like a 4-year-old. This is like the anti-me. Take my videos, do the complete fucking opposite, but just in the same niche, and you've got this. Yeah, this is just the worst. It's like the opposite of peak. Fucking, Canyon. Yeah, dude, this is it. This is Canyon. You know what? That's just not a good joke. My bad, gang. I need to lock in. Anyways, can you imagine walking in on this guy? Like, for real. You walk in and he's doing weird faces, acting like a kid, making his voice sound like this. Like, I don't know what I'd do. I guess it just kind of depends on how I know him. Like, if I was his friend and walked in on him doing that, I'd make the most diabolical Snapchat story. Like, dude, oh my god. The blackmail I'd have on this motherfucker, oh man. I'd add him on it too. Just say, this you, little bro? Oh, Jesus, I'd ruin his whole career. But if I was like, you know, his dad, all I'm saying, the milk is looking a little low. That shit's just about empty, and someone's got to get a new one. I volunteer as tribute, okay? I do. I'm out of here. I'm leaving his ass. Never coming back. Sorry. Hey, hi, how's it going? I have a love-hate relationship with some of you guys. Because on one hand, y'all recommend some of the most brain-rotting, just like horrible shit that I've ever watched in my entire life. But on the other hand, some of my most viewed videos have been fan suggestions. So I really don't know what to think. Like, are y'all trying to help me out, or do you want to see me in pain? I have no idea, but it's gotten to the point where I should just take the gamble and keep gambling because I'm like close to a win, you know? So today's gamble is a channel called Mercury88, and this guy has been suggested a ton. Like, y'all really want me to talk about him? So he's likely horrible. And just looking at his channel, I can kind of see why. He's clearly a skit creator, and that is like my least favorite creator. I've been a skit hater since day one, and I don't think that that's gonna change. So I don't know. I have a hard time thinking that I'll enjoy this, but who knows? I guess we're about to find out.
Going to win. He's going to win. He's going to win. Oh, come on. You will become the strongest of all. Pokemon. Defeat them all. Pokemon. Challenge the limit. Pokemon. You are a hero.
What the f is going on? I'm sorry? This feels like personal. Like I shouldn't be watching this. I feel like I've somehow stumbled into this guy's dreams and I'm just there to like spectate. Like, what the f is this? Dude, I am so lost. Normally I'll like give my opinion on the thing that's happening. You know, commentary. But I don't have an opinion because I have no f***ing clue what's happening. Like, none at all. This is titled Little Brother and Bakamon. So like I don't even know what the f a Bakamon is. I'm extremely out of the loop here. I mean, I'm only gonna assume that it's like a Pokemon ripoff, but even then I don't know. I guess let's just keep going. Are these even skits? Is that like what these are? Because at first glance, you know, you look at his channel and that's definitely what it seems like, right? Like he seems like a skit creator. But then the first video I watched just felt more like a fever dream. Like I just got a 4K video of the last thing Too Mad saw. Like dude, this shit is not real, bro. There is no fucking way. This felt like an old Filthy Frank video. Except instead of being funny, it's just shit. And also, instead of doing this, he does this. Which, let me just say, Mr. Mercury, don't ever f***ing look at me like this again. I am not kidding. This makes me want to crawl out of my own skin and start terrorizing a local daycare as just like a skinless vessel. Like that's like my immediate reaction to seeing this face. So just don't do it again. Like it's just please don't do that. Anyways, I'm going to try something a little new on this one. I'm going to rank all the videos I watch, and then at the very end, I'm going to give the creator himself an overall rank. So for this one, I'm going to be honest, this one is unironically a 3. There is very little things that make me want to rip my own flesh off, and this is one of them. If I came across this video, just like on my For You page, like naturally, it would kill the doom scroll. Like I would immediately lock in and get back to work if this video came back up. So I can't give it above a 3. Like it ruins the vibe. Anyways, next video. 2. Like 2. I don't want to watch any more of that shit. I'm not gonna watch more of that. I'm 5 seconds in and it's a 2. It's a 2, and I don't want to hear any arguments. I don't want to see you in the comments like, oh, well, you're just way too quick to judge. Let it play out. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, maybe I am a little bit too quick to judge, but in the 5 seconds that I've watched, I've seen a 36-year-old man in a pee costume moaning and groping his pee. I'm not even kidding. I think I would rather open my phone in public and just have hardcore porn blasting from the speakers than have this shit playing. Because, like, sure, having playing would be embarrassing, but at least I can explain it. Like, I know what to say if that happened. What the do I say here? Oh, well, you see here, miss, this guy is actually 36 years old, and as you can see in the video, he's moaning and groping his pee costume. Like, no, dude, I'm not I'm not saying that. I would genuinely rather explain porn. I'm not doing that. I'd get exiled. I'm not like that. I'm not even gonna watch the video. It's a 2. I'm moving on.
Welcome to my Pokemon farm. Now you can choose one Pokemon. I show you my critters. This is Ariella, a water-type Pokemon.
Do you think walking out and seeing your neighbor doing this shit, do you think that like protects you under the stand your ground law? Like, let's say you go outside, you're about to head to work, you start your car, you look over and you see f***ing neighbor Terry just back on his bullshit. Would you be warranted to use deadly force or no? I'm not saying I would. I'm not at all. But I'm just, I'm just bringing up the discussion because I don't know, man. I feel like this one kind of falls into that little gray area where it's like he's not technically threatening you, but he's also actively giving you brain damage. I don't know, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. Yeah, never mind. You can delete the comments. I got my answer right there. It's definitely warranted. Honestly, I'm not kidding. I think I would be awarded a Nobel Peace Prize if I took that thing down. Just to be honest, I think they'd praise me. Yeah, man, that's another 3. It's really not looking good for Mr. Mercury here at all. Honestly, he's kind of shit in the bed. Like, what the f was that? That's a real question. What in the absolute fuck was that? Listen, I know I brought this up earlier, but I didn't really give it the attention that I feel it deserves. This man is 36 years old. 36, which means he has absolutely no excuse. According to science, his frontal lobe has been fully developed for 11 years. 11 years this guy has been thinking with maximum brain capacity, and this is what he came up with. What world are we living in? No, I'm not even kidding. This full-grown adult has worked the past 11 years building his legacy, and this is what he's built. And to make matters worse, he's making more money than a doctor. You know, the people that do like surgery on brains and shit. Yeah, the man that probably needs surgery on his brain is making more money. That's awesome, dude. No, I really like that. That's very, very cool. F yeah, bro. Fuck yeah.
Wow. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo.
Huh?
Man, pause the game. This shit is serious. What the f was that? Like, no, dude, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my mind. First, Tom sings, and now this guy. What is with the recent resurgence of the poop jokes? That shit is not funny. It's, dude, it's gross. It's gross. And I don't know if that's just because I'm not 5 years old, but personally, I just don't want to see someone getting shit on. And I also don't think that 5-year-old me would either. That shit is just so outdated. Like, 2012, totally fine. You know what? Do your thing. Do a shit joke in 2012. Whatever. But now, come on, bro. Get with the times, dude. All right, resume the game. Also, just by the way, you're doing a great job. You're doing great. This gameplay, pristine, dude. Keep it up. All right, next video. Oh, and yeah, that one is like a 1. It gets a 1. That shit is just gross. It's not getting above a 1.
Are you mad? No. Are you grumpy? No. Are you sad? No. Are you angry? No. What are you?
I'm hungry.
Alright, I think I kind of understand this channel now. I think I'm getting it. This is clearly like a Mark Adams / Luke Davidson clone, except shit. Like just complete shit. Which is saying a lot because both Mark Adams and Luke Davidson make me want to assault pedestrians like a GTA character. Like they're already terrible, horrible, and this guy is much worse. Honestly, I think he's more comparable to someone like Juge Natu, who is, I already made a video about the guy, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I honestly think that is the hardest video I've ever made. That was painful. I hated every second of it, and this guy is really close to that level. I can't stand when adults act like children. Like, that is the fastest way to get on my shit list. And what makes it even worse is when they use a filter to further push the child thing. Like, dude, what the f are you doing? Need I remind you, sir, you are 36. Dude, you are old enough to run for president. Listen, I know that everybody wants the 35-year-old age requirement to be lowered because we keep electing dinosaurs, but it's like, dude, this is clear evidence that it should probably be moved up. This motherfucker is not ready to be president. I honestly think that he needs at least another 11 years with a fully developed brain before I would even trust him with a sharp object. He is far from presidency. Move that shit to like 50, bro. If this is the 36-year-olds we have, we're f***ing cooked. Absolutely cooked. There's no, man. 35 is just not old enough. It's not, clearly. Look at this guy. He can run for president. Really let that sink in. Anyways, that video is like a 4. It kind of pissed me off. 10 out of 10. That was perfect. I would honestly pay this dude to be able to do that. That was awesome. I honestly do not think that we're topping that. And for my sanity, I have to stop at a high point. I have to. That was perfect. That was great. If I watch one more and it ruins my mood, that daycare thing from earlier is going to be a lot more than just a joke. So that being said, this guy's final ranking from the, like 5 or 6 videos that I watched is like a 3, dude. And I'm ranking as fairly as I can here. He's starting off on the wrong foot because he's acting like a child, and that's just like not, like that shit pisses me off. But then also, if you look at the other stuff he's doing, he literally got shit on and was like moaning and groping a costume. Dude, a 3 is generous. There is nothing pushing this guy up at all. All 3 of those points that I gave him were basically just freebies. Hey, hi, how's it going? You know, I don't like skit creators. I think I just need to make that known, you know, drop that little piece of information because I just feel like that's not apparent. Like I just don't think that I've done enough to get that point across. I don't think that I've talked about it enough. So I'm just going to like put it out on the table right now. I don't like skit creators. And today's topic is yet another reason to not like them. So real quick, let me just fill you in. Essentially, there's really only like 4 types of skit creators. There's the ones that try to be funny. Your Speed McQueen types. There's women who think that they're professional actors. There's complete f***ing brain rot. And then finally, there is boys, where essentially what they do is make skits in which they can just like I don't really know how to explain it. They're not really like showing off. Like they're just being kind of weird. Like it's clear they're trying to, you know, make a video and get views, but then there's also kind of this like little overarching, like he's kind of just being a fuckboy, like he wants to look hot kind of thing. It's very, very weird, and it's also very, very common. And this guy, Ian Boggs, he's kind of like a mix between somebody who's trying to be funny, but also like he's definitely a fuckboy. So it's kind of like right in that weird like middle ground where he's just creepy. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. And just a heads up, this is a hard watch.
Please be prey. Red. What does that mean? And what's on my face? Ian, what are you doing? We need to go hide before the hunters come out at night. Yeah, sorry, I'm just waiting for my classification. And I'm a prey, just like the rest of us. Alright, these contacts should work. Hey, prey fam. Don't say that. It's cringe.
Yeah, man, don't say prey fam. That's cringe. But the skit you're doing where you're, you know, talking to yourself in 4 different voices about a make-believe world where people are classified like animals for some reason. Yeah, no, that's not cringe. Not cringe at all. But prey fam? Come on, bro. That's clearly cringe. Like I love how he's pretending to be self-aware. Like, my guy, just because you called out one joke in your skit as cringe doesn't make the skit as a whole less cringe. You know, like it's like it's all cringe. You didn't even have to call yourself out, bro. Trust me, we know.
Oh, honey, your blue eyes are so beautiful. Hold on, what's on your face? Oh, this silly thing? Come on, Dad, it's 2023. Guys can wear makeup. Well, you should be careful. According to legend, the apex hunter had a face mark with red eyes. Yours are blue, so we should be fine. Right.
Dude, I cannot, for the life of me, look past the fact that he is talking to himself. Like, just watching the video, it looks like he's, you know, following along in a conversation, right? He's got the facial expressions and whatnot. But in reality, this is what that looks like.
Oh, this silly thing? Come on, Dad, it's 2023. Guys can wear makeup. Right.
Like, are you good, bro? I swear to God, if I walked in on somebody doing this shit, I would call an exorcist. Like, what? Dude, you just don't look well. You look f***ing insane, man. And the funniest part is that is exactly how that looked. When he was recording this video, before he edited it, this is what it looked like. Like, dude, if I, for some reason, decided one day that I just wanted to be a skit creator, I would not even make it past the first video. There's no way. I would cringe at myself. Watching this back, I wouldn't be able to fucking do it. I would not be able to put it together into a video. There is just no way. Especially with a prompt like that. POV, the world is divided into hunters and prey. And the apex hunter has red eyes. Like, dude, there's no fucking way. I mean, first of all, I wouldn't even come up with some corny ass shit like that. It just wouldn't happen. And second of all, there's no way that I would act it out. You would have to pay me like I'm Johnny Depp before I even consider doing that shit. So the fact that this guy is doing it for fun, I don't understand it at all.
Well, look what we have here. A couple of prey looking mighty tasty. Son, back up. You're new prey. You don't want to get... Sorry, Dad. But with this power, I can save us. Wife aimed it at his head. On it. What?
Wow, dude. Bravo. What a twist, man. That was awesome. No, that was great. My favorite part is when this guy unironically wrote a plot where he's the freaking main character, and it's like all the people are either good and evil, but I'm freaking like super evil, and like it's like a 1 in a million chance to get the apex hunter, and I'm freaking like overpowered and shit, and I like kill all the bad guys. You know, the type of shit you came up with on the playground when you were like 5. Yeah, no, this guy just went ahead and did it. He f***ing scripted this out, put a production value behind it, and actually made it a thing. And, I mean, if you couldn't tell, it's just as cringe as when, you know, it was played out in the playground. Only now it's an adult who's doing it, so he has no excuse. Like, bro, what the f*** are you doing? What are you doing? What is this Twilight ass shit? It's so corny, dude. Legend states that only the apex hunter has markings like that. Dude, I don't even mean this to be like rude or anything, but it's like, bro, how fucking boring does your life have to be to where you're like, oh, let me make a skit where I'm like literally the main character and I've got like my 1 in a million chance I get it in this skit and it's like super freaking cool and I'm gonna freaking act it out and edit it. It's like, dog, if you like tried, I don't know, like getting a job or something. I mean, if you really need a sense of purpose, I'm just saying, like that's included with an interview, bro. Like I don't know, like it. I mean, if you like need it that bad, where you're like, let me write and record a skit for like a false sense of purpose. Just like, dude, it's. I mean, I can show you how to make a resume, bro. I'm down. Like, just like hit me up. I got you. It's real easy. I'll give you a step-by-step tutorial. And you know what? You know what the coolest part is? You'll get it done way faster than it took you to make this video. So much quicker, man. I don't know if anyone's ever cued you in on that whole like getting a job thing, but my DMs are open, bro. I got you. Anyways, I'm not going to say much about this video because it's like a year old. But the reason I included it is because this is the first video I have ever seen of this guy. This is like one of the first times where a fan suggests a topic and it reopens a suppressed memory I had of the person. Like, dude, I saw this video when it came out and I remember wanting to rip my own eyes out. And for good reason too. That shit is cringe. But, you know, it's been a year, so I don't know. Like maybe he's turned over a new leaf. Maybe his videos are good now. So I guess let's find out.
Hey kid, your dad told me to pick you up from school. My dad's dead. Oh, then it must have been your uncle. He's dead too. Oh, okay. Does your mom happen to look like a guy? He's also dead. Because I killed them. Yeah, I don't want to kidnap you anymore. Bye. Ah! Hey dad, I'm ready to go now. Good job, son. Let's go.
Yeah, no, he definitely did not turn over a new leaf. Actually, this is arguably worse than that last one. Because it's like, sure, the last video was insanely cringe, but at least it was doing something. Like, it's a skit. He's acting. The goal was to act. And he did it. I mean, sure, it wasn't great, but I can name at least 3 actors that are far worse. So in my eyes, he succeeded, right? But this one, the goal was clearly to be funny. And yeah, no, he fucking absolutely botched it. like not even close. A swing and a miss. That was just not funny at all. Genuinely could not have been less funny. You know how like when you're just scrolling through your page and you find a video that is lightly funny, you let out a little nose blow, like a yeah, no, like I didn't even do that. And what is with skit creators and acting like kids? Like I know I bring this up all the time, but bro, they all do it. Why? I don't understand. Like, it's not funny. If anything, it's the opposite. It's so unfunny that it completely cancels out any humor that the video even had. I swear to God, this guy could pop out with some Kevin Hart level shit, but if he did it with these little dumbass hands, I'm not laughing. I'm not gonna do it. It's not gonna happen. Not even a smirk. It completely ruins it. And the thing is, the reason they do it, or at least the reason I think they do it, is because it allows them to get away with shitty jokes. Because it's like any joke is automatically funnier if a child says it. Because as an adult, you have to be smart. You have to be witty. Kids are f***ing stupid, and we all know they are. So we're not holding them at a higher comedy level. You know, like they get a little bit of leniency on their jokes. And I feel like these skit creators are like using that to try to justify their shitty jokes. No, it wasn't me who said that. That character's a kid. It's like, bro, you still wrote the joke. Like, you clearly think it's funny because it made it into the final cut. You're not fooling anybody, bro. I just don't, like, I don't understand, but I think that's why they do this shit, to try to have a reason to not be funny. It's like, bro, just be funny.
Hey mom, hey dad. So as you can see, I got F- in all my classes and a D+ for trying in PE. Aw, sweetie, that's amazing. What do you say, George? $100 for trying? $100? Let's make it 200. Wow, thanks, Puentos. Mwah!
Wow, dude. Wow. How relatable is that? I mean, every kid I know has a lisp. How else are you supposed to know it's a kid? It's like, dude, you're clearly trying to be an actor in all of your old videos. So, like, why are you switching up? Like, this is probably the least convincing child I have ever seen in my life. I mean, again, you shouldn't act like a kid. It's just annoying as fuck. But if you're gonna do it, at least don't come at me with this shit. At least try, dude. You're already pissing me off with the kid character. Don't be a bad actor too. Please, for my sanity, lock the fuck in.
Hey, Mom and Dad. So, here's my report card. Why is the school janitor in our house? And why does he have a report card? And as you can see, I got A's in all my classes. I mean, he was always nice to us, but breaking into our house like this? You're right. I'll call the cops right now. But they're all APs, which basically means I can skip college. Why are there cops outside?
Get it, guys? Because, like, the middle child is forgotten about, so they, like, don't know who he was. Do people like this? Like, I mean, clearly, right? It's getting views, so people enjoy it. But I mean, like, is there anybody on the planet where this is their shit? Did they f***ing log into the website just for skit videos? Because if they do exist, I need a detailed list of every single one of them so that I can actively avoid them. Like knowing they exist and knowing that I could someday fall into a conversation with one of these boring ass motherfuckers genuinely scares me. I could not think of more lukewarm content. This is the chicken strips and french fries of internet content. This right here, it's just so boring. This to me is like if those Facebook minion memes had a production value of more than 0. Like, it's the same shit. It's the same jokes, just with a person acting it out and a nice camera. Like, that's it. That's the only difference. As much as I hate this term, for a lack of better words, this is NPC content. And that's how most skits are, where it's not revolting. You know, like, it's just barely at that level where it's consumable. But it's not interesting in any way as to not, like, fall into a niche. It's just so broad where anybody can watch it, but nobody can love it. And that's why I'm asking if there's anybody who does love it, because that motherfucker is an anomaly. Like, there's no way he's real. That is the world's most basic man. Like, his name is Bob. He's got a comb over. He listens to Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber. His favorite game is Call of Duty or Minecraft. You know, like he's not real, dude. There's no way. That guy is the target audience of these skit videos. Like, that is what this is. It's so basic.
Mom, I hate you! Ah! Huh? Ah! That's weird. Oh, that's why. Now, I can fully be mad. Ah! Ian? Naoto? Boss? Oh no.
You're doing this shit on purpose, right? Like, this has to be fake. There is no way in hell your little corny ass put f***ing bro has 0 muscle fibers. Like, dude, what is with these, like, play-by-play descriptions of everything that's happening in the video? It's as if he knows that the people who watch his videos are, like, half brain dead, so he's just helping them out. Like, why did you feel the need to put looks at window? Yeah, man, no shit. Like, I don't think anybody was confused by that at all. Yeah, man, no, you're definitely right. He sure did look at the window. Thank God you put that description there. I almost didn't notice. Oh, Jesus, dude. Lasai from The Hard Work. Man, that just hit the soul, dude. That was the cringiest thing I think I've ever read. That has the same vibe to it as those, like, middle-aged women who own and run Instagram accounts for their dogs, and they, like, try to talk as a dog. Yeah, these descriptions are essentially the same thing. And, you know, I respect the fact that he's not using a filter to look like a kid, you know, like everyone else does. I like that he's not doing that. That's cool. But the way he's acting to try to be like a kid has got to be the worst way I have ever seen in my entire life. The way this guy is acting makes me want to cause harm to, like, a small village in Ethiopia. Like, that's just the vibe I'm getting from this. I want to hurt an Ethiopian. Somebody come get Homelander's kid. Says full name, aka cooked. Oh Lord, like, dude, just kill me. Just do it. I don't want to do this shit anymore. Grown ass man, dude. Grown ass man writing that. It hurts to see. Really, it does. And dude, the comments this guy gets, I don't even understand how people like this even exist. Bro has 0 muscle fibers, got me dying. 40 laughing emojis. Like, how, dude? How do you find that funny? Genuinely, I would love an explanation. Because maybe it's just me. You know, maybe I'm being a hater and you guys are all just like loving this content. Maybe I'm missing out. Maybe this is really good. But I just don't get it. Like, at all. I couldn't laugh at this if I tried to. And I have. I want to laugh, okay? I really would. I would love to join in and be able to unironically use 40 laughing emojis. I would love to. But I am just incapable of finding this funny. It won't happen. I can't do it. He died at the end and broke the sound barrier. Yeah, true. I don't think you know how sound barriers work. Like, okay. Yeah, couldn't let Momentilius 2814. Yeah, couldn't let him going around spreading misinformation about sound barriers. Like, why did you feel the need to say that? Like, who the f cares? God, and my favorite part about that is the fact that he didn't even explain why the other guy was wrong. He just said he's pretty sure. He's like, buddy, I don't think you know how sound barriers work. I mean, me neither, but you definitely don't know. Like, okay. I don't even know why these guys are fighting. It's like, you guys are both corny. What, are we having a corn off? Like, I just... what the f***? You don't? Okay, dude. Honestly, I don't know why I'm surprised. These kind of comments are pretty fitting to the Ian Boggs fan base. He himself has got to be probably the corniest motherfucker I have ever had the misfortune of watching. So seeing that his audience acts the same way does not surprise me one bit. I wouldn't expect anything less. All right, there we go. Just like that, you have officially completed one of the hardest tasks that mankind has ever attempted. World War II, not even close. The Black Plague, it's a walk in the park. But over an hour of horrible skit content, I mean, shit. You honestly deserve a Purple Heart for your bravery alone. And another one for making it out alive. Anyways, since you've completed the video, completely legitimately, and definitely didn't skip to the end, your challenge is to comment this sentence. This whole sentence, yeah, comment that. Anyways, sub to the channel, join the Discord. Alright, I'm going to bed.